Hello, welcome to another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a new album by the alternative rock duo 21 Pilots with their brand new record Breach. So they released Clancy last year, I talked about that one, and it got me more into 21 Pilots to be completely honest. I haven't really listened to much of them at the time, but I've gone back into their discography, dabbled with it, with albums like Vessel, Trench, which is quite a magnum opus in their discography, and even Blurry Face because of the universal popularity of the record. But Breach is here, and honestly from the singles alone I've been more invested with this album than anything else 21 Pilots have put out, because this one kind of goes more into more just fun classic rock sound that feels a bit more elevated, and just kind of feel like it has this grand sort of kind of performance to it, and I think it's a very nice touch what they're going for here. The variety on this as well is really nice. There's so many tracks that have some great drumming, but then also the use of guitars being even more prominent, because with 21 Pilots is like they always have this kind of a hip-hop sort of flow to it. A lot of the songs are mainly hip-hop, alternative rock, but they generally use the guitars in some of the tracks, like Days Like Dormant, and it just creates such a nice contrast in their discography. Now, I liked Clancy. I feel like Clancy's got some great stuff like Overcompensate, which I quite liked, Next Semester and Backslide are some songs I feel like they're pretty good, but this album is just top to bottom just filled with good material. There is not one song that really pales in comparison. Maybe the outro for being a bit of a kind of a slower song, but I don't think that really makes it bad at all. It's just kind of a way to wrap up the band's lore and pretty much kind of close this chapter for 21 Pilots. Now, some people think it might be their last, but what I believe it's pretty much just kind of closing the doors now that they have done their last album with Fueled by Ramen. So 21 Pilots I think might be going independent after this, I'm not sure, but yeah, this is their very last album on the record label, and it's honestly just such a magnificent way to end the thing off. I mean, I really enjoyed The Contract and Drum Show when these came out as singles. The Contract kind of has this more Linkin Park sort of aesthetic. It reminds me of kind of like the Breaking the Habit sort of sound, but with a bit more of the mixture of Meteor in there. Probably just say something like Somewhere I Belong with a bit more of the Breaking the Habit upbeat drum into it. But yeah, it's really surprising how concrete that one was. And then Drum Show, massive. This song is honestly so cool that it's nice to actually see we got Joe on vocals, or because he generally kicked ass on this one. There's some really nice vocal changes between them. Tyler's great. I love the build up to the little bit of screaming on this one as well. It just pretty much feels like the band really wants to kind of make this the grand finale of the story, and I'm all for it. There's literally so many surprises. Robot voices. I like the part where it just kind of shifts the audio a bit and then brings it back while the vocals stay the same. It sounds like a weird idea, but I actually think it works well with the whole aesthetic, and the chorus on that one is great. Downstairs, which I think might be a lot of people's least favourite, just because of the bit more of a weird structuring of it. Yeah, this one's even quite fun as well. Probably a bit too long, but I think it's generally really good. You get some softer stuff like Cottonwood and Intentions, but then when you get the kind of the some of the best written songs, there's tracks like Tally is just so much fun, it's so memorable. Center Mass is one of the best written tracks on the record. One Way's just an upbeat, fun song that generally puts me in a good mood listening to it, and you just get an amazing start as well with City Walls, Raw Fear, Drum Show, Garbage, and The Contract. Just a really good 5-track album run there. But yeah, this 21 Pilots album really surprised me, because I've never seen myself to be huge on them. Like, I still enjoy them, but I've always kind of thought, yeah, it's good, but I feel like a lot of people are just kind of overhyping it a bit. But with the hype I've seen for Breach and the absolute massive amount of love this album's got, I can clearly see why. To me, this is the magnum opus of 21 Pilots. This generally takes a lot of the rock structure in. It takes some of the nicer hip hop flow, and just gives you just such a really experimental but just well grounded record. This is how you improve upon Clancy entirely. I feel like they took some of the aspects of that, but just incorporated fresh, refreshing ideas, and it honestly is surprising how they've managed to come up with 13 tracks that I personally prefer to almost the entirety of Clancy, but that's just how it is sometimes. I'm going to give this album a 4 out of 5. It's a very well made record. I'm looking forward to see what 21 Pilots are going to do from this point on, but Breach, yeah, this one is absolutely gold, so hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next video.